Hi folks, it's Dr. Mike and I'm here to tell you a little bit about our medical exercise mastermind blueprint. Now I know all of you out there are medical exercise specialists or you're aspiring to be a medical exercise specialist, and with that you're looking to build a strong medical exercise training practice. Now regardless of the setting that you're in, whether you're going to clients' homes, you have your own studio, you're contracting into a studio, you're a staff member in a health club, maybe you work in a physical therapy or chiropractic clinic, regardless of where location you're in or what type of setting you're in, this medical exercise mastermind blueprint is designed to help you build a strong practice. Now, the basic premise of this is we want you to become profitable, so profits, referrals, and outcomes. That's the bottom line of this. So let me tell you a little bit about our medical exercise mastermind blueprint, but before I do, let me explain the concept of the mastermind. Back around the beginning of the 20th century, a number of prominent business owners started to gather in small groups called masterminds. The idea was they would share their experiences, their successes, their failures, and also their solutions for their failures, as well as the key points of their successes. They would share those with each other. Now, if you have people from different industries that are all in there working together, what you may find is a problem in your industry can be solved with an idea coming from another industry. So we took that concept and we now made it part of the medical exercise training concept. Hence the medical exercise mastermind blueprint. The reason blueprint, we're going to give you a blueprint to help you build your practice, make it successful, make it profitable, produce the outcomes, and get referrals from medical professionals. Hence our tagline here. So what I want to do is tell you a little bit about the mastermind program. And the idea here is we're bringing like-minded individuals together to help build practices. So the idea is we're going to share information, we're going to help each other along the way, and with that, not only are you going to build your own practice, you're going to help others build their practices, and hopefully you're going to establish camaraderie and professional friends that will last a lifetime and always be helpful. So let me tell you a little bit about this. It's everything that you need to build your practice. And with that, it's based on three basic concepts. The medical exercise jumpstart, I'll explain that in a second. A private Facebook group, I'll explain that in a second, and then a series of mastermind conference calls. So let me take a moment and explain all of these. It's an 8-week program, okay? So it's an 8-week program. You're not in here forever, it's an 8-week program, so it's finite. It consists of 4 jumpstart webinars, of which I will be the instructor. These are live webinars, so you can actually ask questions, and if you can't make one, they're recorded, but let me warn you, there's some homework that you're going to have to do with these mastermind webinars, and the reason for that is you've got to now put the time in to actually make it work for yourself. I just can't tell you. You've got to take the information and go apply it. We're going to have 8 mastermind conference calls. That's right, you're going to get on the phone with other mastermind members, and what we talked about in the webinars, we're now going to help you apply it. Listen, let's be honest. I know you're going to sit in the webinar, you're going to take notes, and then you got a client, or you got to run someplace else. So with that, what we're going to say is, hey, we know you're going to take all the notes, and then when it comes time to implement, I don't remember everything. So we're going to have a series of conference calls that are follow-ups to those webinars. So we'll have one 2 or 3 days later, and then we'll have one a week later, and we find that the mastermind conference calls are instrumental in helping you implement the information. Then we'll have a private Facebook group. Now folks, I'm really recently becoming more acquainted with Facebook, but the power of this is amazing. We have done a number of masterminds in the past, and we found that the Facebook group is really the most important thing, because 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, you can communicate with other mastermind participants. So when you have a question, you have a thought, you have an idea, you can get on there and share information with each other, and there's an ongoing thread of information constantly, and we find that this really makes it great. We realize you're a lone ranger. You're out there by yourself. You're the lone ranger medical exercise specialist in your community. Everyone else is doing fitness. You're doing medical exercise. And you just want someone around to kind of help you feel better about what you're trying to do. That's what the Mastermind private Facebook group is all about. Now, the tuition for this program is $800. And I know you say, wow, Dr. Mike, that's a lot of money. It is a lot of money, but it will help you build a practice. So instead of every day you're worried about where that new client is coming from, with the medical exercise mastermind blueprint practice, now instead of worrying about where the clients are coming from, it's just simply a matter of making sure that you have the systems in place to let the practice grow. So let me tell you a little bit more. As I said, these 3 components, that Jumpstart program that we mentioned, the Jumpstart, we've been offering this now for about 5 years. What we're going to do with the Jumpstart program, we're going to actually have 4 webinars, and the Jumpstart webinars are going to walk you step by step through everything you need to build your practice. Again, the Mastermind sessions is 8 weekly conference calls to coach you through the steps needed to build a strong practice, which means we're going to take everything we talked about in the Jumpstart, we're going to go over it in the Masterminds, those conference calls, and just reinforce it. And then finally, the Facebook group, we're going to share information in the Facebook group. As in, you're going to share with individuals. I'll be in the Facebook group also. Periodically, we'll put in videos, we'll put in documents just to help you build your practice. And with all of this, we even give you some bonuses. I realized when we started looking at the new Mastermind blueprints, we need to give a few more bonuses to give you the best opportunity to build a strong practice. So we got 5 bonuses. We're going to give you our medical exercise training 101 ebook. This is a book I wrote about 3 or 4 years ago, and it's the 101 most common questions I've received over the last 24 years since I founded the Medical Exercise Specialist Certification and Workshop. These questions are all about building a practice, from what kind of relationship should you develop with a medical professional that you're going to actually rent space from, to how do you actually go about dealing with an insurance carrier, and a number of other things. You'll get that as part of your registration. You'll also be registered for our 2018 Medical Exercise Pro Summit, or MedX Pro Summit. We do it right here in Houston, and that summit over the last last 5 years has attracted medical exercise specialists from around the world. It's a small setting. You're going to come to our facility right here in Houston, Medical Fitness Pros. You're going to see how we do it here. We're going to have a number of presentations done by other MESs, as well as myself and medical professionals, to help you build your practice. That's normally in December. This year is November 30th through December 2nd, right here in Houston, Texas. You'll get a free registration for that. You'll also get medical exercise training, administrative, and assessment forms. There are 20 forms in the pack. We'll customize the forms with your contact information on each form so that now you can actually document and communicate effectively with medical professionals. And of course, store those documents so you have a clear understanding of how you've progressed your clients. You'll also get membership, a lifetime membership in our MedX Pro network. Now, the network is designed to help medical exercise professionals build a strong and profitable practice. And I think you'll find that network has some very, very elite, for lack of a better phrase, and very, very focused individuals, and that can do nothing but make your game better. So I think you'll find joining the network is a great thing. And then once you register, you're going to get 2 one-on-one marketing coaching sessions with me. And folks, over the last 24 years, I think I've seen everything possible in medical exercise training. Whether you're trying to establish a relationship with a physical therapist, a chiropractor, a physician, deal with an insurance company, or maybe even just simply establish a lease for a space that's your own so you can build your own practice, we'll help you with all of those things. So we're going to go through all of these. You're going to get all these bonuses, and these bonuses total more than $1,500, and you're going to get those free as part of your registration for the Mastermind Blueprint. So with that, remember, 3 components: the Medical Exercise Jumpstart, the private Facebook group, the Mastermind, and we're also going to have individuals that are going to be part of that Mastermind group that have already gone through the Mastermind before. So they're going to actually share with you their experiences, their challenges, their solutions. And folks, we're going to have individuals that will come in that are running their own facilities. I'll interview them so you can now ask them questions. They'll be present here at our summit in Houston in December, late November and December. So this whole idea of the Medical Exercise Mastermind Blueprint is what you need to do to build your practice. So if you would check below this video, you'll see the dates for our next Mastermind Blueprint. We also will have an early bird registration fee, so if you take advantage of that, you'll save a couple $100. But the most important thing is this. We know that medical exercise training is going to be around for the next 2 or 3 decades. The reason? Folks like me, the baby boomers, we want to do in our 50s what we did in our 30s. We're having hip replacements and back surgery. We have hypertension and diabetes. We're the ones that are actually driving the healthcare system. And guess what? We're going to need medical exercise training. So what better way to actually help us than to build a strong and profitable practice? And folks, like I said, we've done this over the last 24 years. I think we've got it right. There are a lot of knockoffs out there, but I think that what you'll find that we're going to offer you is going to be exactly what you need to build a strong and profitable practice. So we look forward to you. Please go over to medicalexercisemastermindblueprint.com and register, or if you're on the page now, just look below and you can actually register. As soon as you register, I'm going to give you a call and get those first 2 one-on-one sessions set up so we can actually get you out there bridging the gap between healthcare and fitness. So all the best to you in building your medical exercise training practice. I hope to see you in our Mastermind Blueprint, and all the best to you. Thanks again.